guys, just wanted to show you this Grand Sport right here. This is a fresh build. It was just tuned the other week here. Customer came in, we re-baselined the car at 720 wheel, as you see up there. Just some small little tweaks to the methanol, getting the spark advance correct, getting the injection timing correct, and fuel pressure setting, all that stuff, just real nice minor tweaks. We picked up, as you can see, over 114 wheel horsepower, absolute monster gains. These are a very, very difficult car to tune. These are not like Gen 3 and Gen 4s. That is why we're doing Fasterproms Tuning School. This is advanced. So if you guys want to learn a little bit more about this, we are going to be offering some advanced classes with Fasterproms Tuning School, with Gen 5 specifically. This is a very, very difficult car to tune, but it was absolutely amazing the amount of power that we were able to pick up. Also, check out those transmission shift points. Those are sick. We do offer a lot of transmission tuning. Hope to see you at Fasterproms Tuning School.
Well, Happy New Year to you. We are messing around with the C8, and I don't know if you can see that right down in there, but there is a boost controller down in there. Probably should trim my nose hairs.
So we had to remove the air filter. However, nice little billet wheel right here. That is the boost controller right there. And it was tied to something on the transaxle right there. So we're trying to loosen that guy up. Nice butt shot right there. We were running out of fuel. We're kind of making a little bit much boost. I don't remember how much boost it was. It might have been 8, 9, 10 pounds or something like that. But the point is that it's making so much boost that it's pushing against the fuel system, and I cannot tune it yet. So what I'm going to try and do is we're trying to lower the amount of boost or either take the boost controller off. But basically, we're having not enough supply. We're trying to lower that so we can make more power here. We're trying to sit here and twist it, but it's got a Allen lock, so there ain't no way that was going to work. It's the same type of thing. What we do a lot of times is we'll drill the reference. So this guy right here's got a big old hole, and it's bleeding out a lot. This is going to be less boost, so we're going to go, let's go a little bit more than, we don't want to go back to just spring. There we go. That's right. That's the one right there. When the fuel pressure tanks down, you have an injection window, and a direct injection, which all the cars from like 2014 on, Corvettes, you have so much less time to get that injection done in that time frame. So, and when the fuel pressure drops, the pulse width gets wider. That's basically how it works. So it's like if the pressure's low, then it has a huge amount, and therefore it can't inject the fuel that it needs. So everything's out of whack. So let's try this out, and then we'll see if she makes some power. All right, so that was such a pain in the butt to get to. What we're going to do is we're going to extend the hoses. We're going to barb fitting the other sides. We're going to leave this guy, tie him up. Some of you guys are turbo nerds. Some of you guys aren't. This is where I talk nerdy to you. So, all right, so here we have a fantastic turbo. You can even tell it's a billet wheel. You like that? So we took our reference. This is what's going on. The reference is going to the wastegate. This is actually the bottom part of the wastegate. So we have 6 PSI. Once this generates 6 PSI, it's going to open the gate, and then that is going to, it opens up the wastegate, and then it dumps the exhaust and slows down the speed of the turbo. But if you have this line, this rubber hose right here, and you go ahead and you drill a little hole in it, and it subtracts, and it's bleeding off effectively 1.5 PSI, then that makes that 6 PSI now 7.5 PSI. Because we're basically bleeding off. It's like grading on a curve in a way. So in line, we're putting a boost controller in, and we're opening up a leak, basically. We're introducing a leak. If it's referencing the intake manifold, you don't want to do that, because that's going to have both vacuum and boost, and therefore you're going to have a vacuum leak under vacuum conditions, and you're going to have basically a boost leak under boost conditions, but you're changing the reference. It's a little tricky. However, let's just say you drill another hole, and this one's a slightly smaller hole. So we drill another hole in there, and there were bleeding off about another 1 PSI. Now we're going to be at 8.5 PSI, which is hopefully where we might want to end up with. We actually made more than we've made in 4th gear. We're going to try a 5th gear pull here in a second, but we'll creep up. Looks like we're able to support that fueling Looks good. Let me try a 5th gear pull. And the timing is super, super soft. That's only about 7 pounds of boost. So hopefully we can run maybe 8, 8.5.
Sounds so wicked.
620, fifth gear. So let's try and crank up the boost. We're just trying to find that happy spot. Again, I cannot tune this at the moment, but we're gonna try and do tuning without tuning. So that's what we're all about, you know?
Just a little bit of here, a little bit of there. I want to make more power.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clicks. Let's see what that does here. I'm gonna lock her down. We need more.
More?
That's not enough. Not even close. That ain't even worth it yet. Yeah, a lot of times with these boost controllers, it's like nothing, 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 and then everything. So we're trying another 5 clicks again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. We run into the limitation of factory fuel system right now. Or at
Wow,
least
that's crazy.
This tune right now. So we just dropped like 50 horsepower. It just made 588. And again, it just fell off a cliff. So if and when I can tune this, though, I can bump up that fuel pressure and we can manage this power. Plus, we're getting an auxiliary fuel pump for this, and we can eventually change the injectors and or the high pressure pump and be able to make much more power. But this is going to be so much fun. I'm going to go turn it back a little bit more and see if we can still find a happy medium in there. But let's see here. I think we definitely made more boost. It just cannot support it. So let's see what we got on that last one there.
So we're gonna go.
Yeah, it went up. It went up a bit. So yeah, let's go back. I'm going to go back like 3 and see if we can make it work here. We went back 3, so we're just making it leak the reference less. Sun shines on a dog's butt every once in a while. So yeah, we're just trying to find that happy medium here that's just going to work just perfectly. Yeah, so 656 should make similar torque, probably a little less. It might be like 600 or something. And again, I know this isn't like knock your socks off, but this is just dealing with what we got right now. And the fuel pressure is okay, and the injection timing is not great, but it's manageable. So hey, we're making steps in the right direction. This thing's going to get so much more powerful. Stick around. This thing is going to be so badass. It's going to be quick, but it ain't going to be that crazy.
The only time we got the ridden ones when we went to LS Fest and you got to drive one around the track. That was.
Oh my gosh, dude! I didn't have the video of that.
Oh
but I
man,
ripped that car so hard.
Yeah.
It was freaking awesome.
everyone was having a fun time seeing you drive.
Yeah. It's got the tiniest little bit of lag. Yeah. But dude, it rips. Let's try that out again. I fell asleep on the shift. I actually thought I shifted and I did. Let's try that again. Yeah, boy.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty fun, dude.
yeah, it is. And I miss my car.
Hey guys, at Fasterproms Tuning School, we want to equip you with the best possible tools that you can tackle whatever is thrown at you. And one of the most common things that I got to address is spark knock and the things that pretty much limit this spark curve. Now, sometimes it can be an octane limitation, but a lot of times it's other things that are over here on board here. So too hot of a spark plug, that's something we covered in another previous video. Having the appropriate spark plug can give you 2 to 3 degrees of a safety margin, and you most oftentimes will be able to make more power more safely with the correct and appropriate spark plug. Next would be oil consumption. So a lot of times people have the PCV systems routed incorrectly. Any sort of oil consumption will dramatically lower the octane. Hot air or coolant temp can make a dramatic difference in what the car will be able to tolerate spark-wise. Another thing is the octane limit. 93, honestly, is trash. 85 is by far a better octane, and a constipated exhaust or anything that is fighting against that piston pushing up. More on this, check out Fasterproms Tuning School. We've got a lot of dates coming at you. Look forward to having you.